Hey y'all, I just want to talk to y'all real quick because I got a message. So I've been wondering lately because before I started this channel, it was like I really couldn't hear God's voice. I can hear it, but then I didn't realize what it was, right? I didn't realize what it was. I would think like, oh, is it my voice? Where is it coming from? And y'all, I'm looking all over the place because I'm on my tablet. And so I often would ask God, like, why are you talking to me now? Why can't I hear you now? But before, I was confused. Now it's clear that, okay, it's your voice. You're talking to me right now, is your voice. And so he gave me this knowledge, okay? First thing I did put in one of my videos before when I started about hearing God's voice, that my sheep know my voice. The Lord, Jesus, he's known as a shepherd, right? So the sheep follow him. They follow him. Following the Lord, Jesus, he's your shepherd. But when you're not following him, you're pretty much your own shepherd. So you're going astray, right? And so I'm going back. I'm like, well, why are you talking to me now? And it's not that he's not talking, like he wasn't talking to me before. It's just that I didn't recognize his voice because I was going my way. I was going my way. And so he gave me this knowledge, and I'm getting a little emotional. He gave me this knowledge that you can hear me because you're being obedient now. I told you to do something a long time ago. You didn't do it. I already gave you the instruction. I'm not going to give you more instruction until you do the first step. I can't give you step 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way to 100 unless you do the first step. The first step was share my word. Get on social media and put out my word. I ran from it for years. Even one of my shorts, I did like a tribute to my mom. She was a pastor, and I would look at what she was doing. I'm like, I could never, I could never do that. And so he said, yeah, he said, I gave you the step already. So you want me to keep giving you step after step and you ain't took the first one? And I'm like, okay. So he gave me that revelation that my sheep know my voice. They follow me. They follow me. So if he's giving you an instruction and you're following him, he's going to give you step 1, step 2, step 3. He's very organized. He's not going to give you 20 steps because that's going to make you go crazy, especially if you got the mindset like me. It's too much. So, but if you haven't followed the first step, if you have not followed the first step, the first thing that he told you to do, he's not going to give you that second step because he's waiting for you to take the first step. I said in one of my old videos that he can't move you unless you move your feet. So if you want to stand still, then he'll be there with you standing still, but there's no more steps. So what I'm also realizing is that a lot of us, we don't understand what our purpose is. And he reveals your purpose once you take the steps. It becomes clearer. Once you take the step, whatever he's telling you to do, usually it's a nudge. It's like something that eats away at you, but you run from it. It's like, nah, I can't see myself doing that. And yeah, I'm looking at my forehead because I look like a rhino. I don't know what angle this. Anyway, he will reveal the purpose as you take the step. As you take the step, he'll start saying, okay, like this is the direction that you're going in. I know that you couldn't see it at first, but now that you're moving, you look around, look at where you're going. Oh, okay. You know, you ever been traveling and you're driving and maybe you got lost, but then you keep going and you're like, okay, this looks a little familiar. So as I was saying, you ever been traveling and you look around and you're like, okay, this looks safe. I understand what direction I'm going in now. I didn't understand it at first, but now that I'm traveling down this path, down this straight and narrow path, I understand. I get it. Okay, now we're going to this city. Okay, this makes sense. On the road of life, when you're following God, he will lead you, but you have to follow him. What it means to follow him is to take the step, whatever it is, whatever it is, whatever it is. Take the first step. He doesn't make it complicated because he knows us. He know how complicated humans are. So he's like, okay, I know that you have a sex addiction. How about we just don't watch this scene? It'll be like a small step. And once you take that step, next thing you know, he's like, okay, how about we just don't look at any movies they have. Let's make sure nothing is rated R. He'll keep giving you steps and steps and steps and steps. But you got to take the first one. You got to take the first one. The first one will change your life. It won't feel like it because it's one step. You want to take 100. I'm about to say 100. You want to take 100. Just take the first one. God has been speaking to me more now that I've taken this first step. And then he's giving me more steps. Like, okay, how about we're going to change the content. We're going to do it like that, you know? So yeah, y'all, just take the first step. And he's going to open the purpose. If you feel like, I don't understand what my purpose is, I don't understand it, like, where am I going in life? Take step one, whatever it is. If it's applied to this job, just do it. If it's an instruction of his, just do it. Just do it. Just do it. So that's my message. I had to come on here and tell y'all that because I've been wondering for a little minute. I'm like, God, and he revealed it to me before, but I'm a little hard-headed, y'all. It take you a few times to tell me things for me to totally understand and get it. But I was like, I don't know why I can hear you now. I don't understand. Like, I heard you a few times before, but this time it's very clear. Like, I know when it's your voice and I know when it's not. And he's like, yeah, because you took the first step. You're being obedient. There's blessings in being obedient. There's major blessings in being obedient. I feel so whole now that I kind of can see where I'm going. I don't have the end destination. I don't see the full picture that he has laid out for me, but just the step one feels good. And stepping into the step two is feeling even better. So I just want to encourage y'all, take step one. And how you know it's him talking to you, it is a nudge. It is something that you know that you need to do, but you're just not ready to do it. It can be anything. It can be, I know I don't want to smoke cigarettes no more. And then he gives you the first step. How about today we just like, I'm gonna get this word. So I was talking about smoking cigarettes. So it may be something simple. This is my third device, y'all. So I know it's looking crazy, but it may be something. I was talking about cigarettes. He might be like, okay, for the first 4 hours of your day, we're not smoking cigarettes. Just the first 4 hours. It shouldn't kill nothing. If you're waking up at 8, wait till 12 before you. Like, he give us small steps. We make it complicated because we want to do so much. Like, we want to quit cold turkey, you know, even like being celibate. I just did a short on being celibate for my ladies, for all my single ladies. And you know, it might be a struggle in the beginning. And so what you want to do is just go cold turkey, which is great. He would love for you to do that. But he'll probably do something like, how about we're not going to any guy's house? We're not going to anybody's house. You want to go out, go to the movies, go to the restaurant. After that, go home. Just don't get in there. Don't get in that environment where it can happen. You don't have to think so much. Just take that first step. Okay, God, that's the step you want. So no, I'm not going to no guy's house no more. I'm not going to put myself in a situation to be tempted. It's like small steps. You having financial issues, he'll give you something like, I want you to get this certification. And you're like, I want you to get this certification. And it nudges at you. It's like, man, I should probably do it, but I don't know. You start thinking, you start double thinking about it. And he's like, he's not going to stop. He's like, I just want you to get that certification. He'll give you that nudge for years. And just because you're not taking it, he'll still say, I want you to get that certification. And you didn't went and got other certifications, tried this job, tried that job, went to college for 4 years. And after the 4 years, he's like, I want you to get that note. I want you to get a certification. That's how he work. He's very simple, but he's not going to give you the other step. Now, he'll take care of you along the way. Even with you not taking step one, he'll be there for you. If you're prayerful and you are following him to some extent, you haven't taken step one, but you know, you're praying, you're going to church, you're doing your thing. He'll sit there with you, but he's like, I can't give you the overflow. I can't give you the overflow because you don't want to be obedient. You don't want to take step one. You don't realize that once you take step one, it's going to start flowing. Then when you take step two, it's going to flow a little bit more. And you keep stepping and you keep stepping and you keep stepping. Now you're in overflow. Y'all, God is real. He's real. He's real. So y'all be obedient. Be obedient. I was going to finish this video. Be obedient and God will reveal things to you. If you don't know what your passions are, you don't know what your purpose is, I've been there. I've been the person where I didn't want to be here no more. And I'm not talking about, I always had respect for God. Like, I would never take my life, Lord. But if you're ready for me to go home, you can take me now. And it's a song called Dear God. It's by Smokey Norfolk. I'm not going to put in this video because last time I did it, I got a copyright. But it's called, and that song, like, I don't want to say saved my life because I wasn't going to do nothing crazy, but it made me realize and be thankful for my life. Ooh, that's actually in the song. I'm thankful for my life. And so I've been that girl that just, I didn't have no purpose. And when you don't have purpose, I think it's a verse, I know it's a verse in the Bible that says, I think it's without a purpose, a man shall perish. Y'all know I'm going to find it and put it on the screen. But when you don't have purpose, it's like you're just disappearing. You're just existing. And he said, you'll find purpose in the first step. You'll find it. I'm not going to give it all to you. It will overwhelm you. What if God plan for your life was to be on national TV, speaking the word of God in front of people who are atheists and are against God? That's scary, especially for me. I don't want to debate nobody. I know my relationship with God is real. I don't feel like trying to really convince everybody of that. But if he gave me that now, it's like, oh God, can I do something different? But he's like, no, I'm just going to let you do step 1, because step 1 is going to prepare you for step 2. And step 2 is going to prepare you for step 3. And step 3 is going to prepare you for step 4. But I can't prepare you at step 1 for step 100. It doesn't make sense. You have to go through every step. When you go up a flight of stairs, you don't go from 1 step to 20. You got to go 2, 3. Sometimes we want to skip 4, not 4, maybe 2 or 1 step, but you shouldn't. You should go one at a time, 1 step at a time. I put that underneath a comment of one of I call her my friend. She's my friend. I love her. She is so sweet, y'all. Her it's not Raising Voices anymore. It's Cousin Debbie's House. But I put that under her thing, like, Jesus. Yeah, I'm an empath, so I be knowing people be hurting or going through something. I put under her thing, just take it a step at a time. 1 step at a time. That's all it takes. It's a song that I know these old people used to sing it in my church, and it's called 1 Step at a Time. Jesus. Just 1 step. He just wants you to take 1 step. He say, stop trying to take 10. Stop trying to take 20, man. You can't go as far as you think you can go without me. I'm with you at step 1. I'm not with you at step 20. I'm not. I'm not with you at step 100. I'm with you at step 1. I'm with you now. I want you to be present now. Be grateful for everything now. Stop trying to look for other things. Just focus on now. Focus on me now. We try to focus so far ahead in the future, and I'm guilty of it. I do it too. But God always have to turn me around back into center. He have to center me and say, no, just focus on now. Just now. That's it. Be in the present. You're breathing. You're healthy. You have a roof over your head. You're able to get something to eat. You got a job. You got family. Toxic or not, you got them. They're there. You're not 100% alone. So yeah, I'm sorry for crying. I told y'all in the other video I'm an empath, so I be feeling people's pain sometimes. I don't know everything, y'all. I'm not no prophet. Nothing like that. I can just feel when somebody's going through stuff, and I don't know, I just got emotional in that moment. But be obedient, and God is going to reveal everything that he wants to reveal to you. That's what's tea today. So y'all stay prayed up, stay prayerful. Keep posting to all my upcoming small content creators as myself. Let's support each other. Y'all already know, y'all come in on mine, I'm coming on yours. I don't do the sub for sub. I'm actually going to go check out your content, watch the video full, and give you the content, give you the engagement, give you the like and all that. So I just want to support each other. Mine is not so much for monetary. I just love supporting people. That's my calling in life. I know that much. I've always been called to support other people in every way possible that I can. So I love y'all. Thank y'all for sticking with me, and y'all have a blessed day. Bye.